All right, you guys, welcome back. So today we're going to have a little bit of fun. Right now, we're going to take a look at a legend named Jeff. He got picked up in this video for he got picked up for being suspected of a burglary. So Jeff is also a heroin addict, and this video went viral. This video went viral because the way he conducted himself in the midst of heroin withdrawal. So as some of us, if not the majority of us that follow me, as you guys know, heroin withdrawal is one of the worst physical pains out there. It is one of the last situations you ever want to be involved in, right? It's one of the last things you ever want to experience. So, not only that, knowing all of that, Jeff is in the middle of an interrogation. So he's facing heroin withdrawal and he's being interrogated and suspected of a burglary that took place at a 7-Eleven. I don't remember when this took place, but I just want to show you guys pretty much how to conduct yourself during a police interrogation. So you're going to see why this went viral. You're going to see why I wanted to react to this, and you're going to see how desperate and how fishy the interrogators are. Right, the detectives in this case. You're going to see how desperate and how slick, how slick they are. So here we go.
Am I under arrest?
For now.
I'm under arrest.
Yeah, I'll explain everything. But before I explain myself to you, before we talk to each other, I need to read your rights. Okay.
What am I under arrest for?
Well, like I said, I need to read your rights first. Obviously, the charge is robbery. Okay. Yeah, I'll explain everything.
I'm under arrest for robbery.
You are, but let me read your rights real quick, okay? And then I'll explain it all to you. Is that okay? You let me do that real fast? All right, Jeff. Can you read with me? Just read in your head, okay? Before we ask you questions, you must understand what your rights are. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in the court of law. Does that make sense? You've probably heard these before, haven't you? Does that make sense? Do you understand your rights?
So, yeah, check it out. Jeff is in some scrubs. That's how they do it down there. So it looks like the scrubs are made of like a paper material. They're very lightweight, and they absorb sweat and all that crap. So they strip you down of everything, man. They take everything from you. And this poor guy's barefoot. So yeah, let's check it out, man. Jeff is exercising his right to remain silent. Not a boy.
Do you understand your rights, Jeff? Yes or no? Do you understand? Do you understand what I read you? Do you comprehend what I read you?
Keep in mind he is in full on with, or not full on withdrawal, but he is in withdrawal. He knows that he has a certain amount of time before his withdrawals just get to their worst, man. And he's still holding it down for the time being. Check it out.
Jeff, I'm just here to talk to you and figure out what happened and move you on out of here, at least some of it. So do you understand the rights I read to you?
If you got something that says you didn't do this robbery, this is your chance to talk to us.
Okay, good cop.
No, usually I'm the prick.
You look like a prick.
Jeff sees right through both of these guys, man. He this is not his first rodeo. He's been through all of this, man. He spots the good cop, the bad cop. He knows all the tricks. He knows everything that these guys are about to do. He knows everything, man. He's well versed in these type of things.
This is Jeff. Jeff is a heroin addict and has been for the last 14 years. He is 6'5", weighs 153 pounds, and has now found himself in the unfortunate circumstance of being charged with armed robbery. This is in the state of Georgia, so if found guilty, they will render him the minimum term of 10 years without parole, up to the maximum term of life in prison. Jeff has been through the system multiple times over, and he will know that if indeed found guilty, his sentence will be considerably longer than the minimum 10 years due to his previous convictions.
Jeff, you understand your rights? Yes.
So knowing that he has a past, they are going to use that against him. You know, it's crazy, man. Like, it's so crazy. If he didn't have a criminal record, you know, he'd get the bare minimum. But since he's been in and out the system, you know, they're gonna they try and teach you a lesson, basically. You know.
Yes or no? I'm not asking if you want to talk to me at this point. I just wondered, do you understand what I read to you?
So am I under arrest?
Yes, you're under arrest.
Get me back to the cell. I don't talk to you, motherfucker.
Okay. Fair enough. Go on.
So when he says that, these detectives, the police, are supposed to stop everything and take him back to the cell, take him back to the jail. They're supposed to conclude this conversation. They're supposed to stop this interrogation. But, you know, they are not done. And everything else that goes on from here is basically invalid. You know, I don't know. Things might be a little different in separate cities, but, you know, anything that goes on after Jeff or the suspect says, hey, I'm done, get me a lawyer, you know, everything else is supposed to be done. Anything additional that happens does not count. Supposedly, right? In the perfect world.
Go.
Yeah.
You gonna be able to pop it open, or you need me to?
Jeff has become somewhat of a cult figure in the domain of interrogation footage. His recognition seems to have grown through his own popularity, as opposed to the notoriety of his crimes, like most others. Conveying the exact reasoning behind this can be tricky, as the interest in this character will no doubt vary by the individual. Yet we found the most collective reason can be explained through a single pop culture reference: the anti-hero.
All right, so he's basically saying that, you know, this situation, this video went viral. And so even though Jeff is the alleged suspect, you know, he grew a cult following, and everybody liked Jeff, you know, for what he did, the way he conducted himself. And, you know, a lot of people were rooting for him because he knew how grimy and he knew what these detectives, everybody knew what they were up to, what these guys are up to. They were supposed to stop this interrogation, but Jeff, you know, he's holding it down, and you know, they're people rooted for him, and they are still rooting for him. So I just wanted to fast forward because you know, they are just highlighting, you know, what an anti-hero is.
I need methadone.
You need methadone?
Yeah, you guys can get me that methadone.
I don't have any. Do you have medication for it, or a prescription for it? Or
Yeah.
what do you need methadone for?
Cause I'm a fucking junkie, and you guys, I can't get no methadone. I'm gonna go through withdrawal here in a minute.
Where do you usually get your methadone from?
I get heroin.
How long you been using heroin?
Long time, buddy. What are you trying to talk to me about here?
Talk to you about what?
See, one thing I wish is I wish there was some sort of class, you know, a deep, long class for police, detectives, to law enforcement, you know, for them to understand everything about addiction. You know, ultimately they won't understand everything about addiction and what these guys are going through. You know, this guy has no idea what methadone, he has no idea what Jeff needs methadone for, you know, and he's just trying to keep asking Jeff these questions to build a rapport and to keep him talking. You know, this cop does not give a damn about how Jeff is feeling. This cop right here, he just wants to solve his case. He wants to get any and all information from Jeff. You know, he wants to close this case and move on to the next one. He doesn't care how Jeff's feeling, man. But I wish there was something that could be done for these cops to understand what us addicts are going through, especially when they're in the middle of a heroin withdrawal. You know, I don't know if they could. I doubt they could do anything about it, but for them just to even understand a little bit more, you know, would hopefully make them a little more compassionate.
What happened last night? Look, here's the deal. Either you're in a bad set of circumstances or you went and committed an armed robbery last night.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm in a shitty, wrong place at the wrong time, obviously. I didn't commit no fucking armed robbery.
All right, then let's talk about this. Let's
I don't
not
have
keep
nothing.
up
I
the
don't
act.
talk to the police, man.
I think it's in your best interest to. Man.
How? I don't talk to
You're
the
sitting
police.
here. Okay.
I've been through the system, buddy. I know how
I know
it
you
works.
have. I know you have.
You're
Jeff.
not my friend.
I'm not your friend.
You're trying to fucking get me. Or you're
No,
trying
I'm not trying to get
all
you.
you're trying to get is some fucking stupid ass fucking confession, and you're not gonna get one.
Jeff, I'm not going to get a confession out of you for nothing.
Exactly, because I
And
didn't
I'm
do
not trying
nothing.
to get a confession out of you.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I didn't commit no armed robbery, and y'all ain't got no fucking evidence saying I did. Let me go. All you did is find me sitting in my buddy's house because my fucking buddy's dog's going ape shit. I go outside, there are cops everywhere, and they spotlight me. They say, "Come here." I say, "What's up?" They search me. They ain't find nothing. What's
Let
up?
me read this.
No.
Yes.
Because I'm not gonna sign it.
You don't have to sign it. But let me read it for you.
I believe Jeff, man. I believe Jeff. A guilty man, a guilty person would not have this much passion. You know, they wouldn't be as passionate, as pissed off, and as tired as Jeff is, man. I personally myself, I believe Jeff, but like I said, this cop just wants to keep asking Jeff these open-ended questions. They want to get as much info as they can out of him. They know Jeff has been through the ringer and he's not backing down. But, you know, they just keep going. Jeff said he does not want to talk, and they just keep going, man.
Okay?
I'm not signing nothing.
You don't have to sign it. Let me read it.
You already read it to me earlier.
I know we did, but I'm going to read it to you again.
So he's trying to start over, man. This cop's trying to act like the first situation ever happened. He's trying to act like Jeff didn't say he doesn't want to talk to him, man. This is just dirty. It's grimy. I'm only talking about this particular detective. I'm not down talking to all law enforcement. So I just want to put that out there, man.
Thanks for the tip.
You're welcome. Before we ask any questions, you must understand what your rights are. If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one, a lawyer will be provided for you. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand the rights I've explained to you?
No.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Jeff his withdrawals are getting worse. He's getting cold. He's super uncomfortable. He has that trash can right there just in case he needs to throw up. Because when you're dope sick, you know, you throw up at the random times. You know, you start throwing up like stomach acid, even if nothing's in your stomach. You know, it's just it's nasty. It's like super nauseous. And, you know, you just feel like you're going to gag and barf at any moment, man. So I just wanted to, you know, just kind of fill you guys in as to how he's feeling right there.
Tell me what happened last night. Plain and simple. Your side of the story.
I'm not talking to you. I'm warning
All right. This is what I don't understand. I know, but this is what I don't understand, Jeff. You were sitting there talking just like you were ready to sit here and tell me what happened last night, and then all of a sudden I read that to you and you screw it, I ain't talking to you. I want a lawyer. I don't understand that. What changed?
It doesn't matter what you don't understand. You're supposed to just stop, dude. Why are you doing this, man? Dirty mother.
Because I already told you what happened.
You didn't.
How didn't I?
You didn't tell me what happened last night.
How didn't I just tell you what?
But now you've handcuffed me, and I can't talk to you because you asked for an
Well,
attorney.
lawyer.
So okay, that's fine. But I will tell you right now, you're still on a hold for a robbery.
I know. I don't know why. I need a fucking lawyer because obviously I didn't do nothing. And obviously you guys know I didn't do nothing because I've been arrested for the same bullshit before and you guys don't interview me this much. So wham bam, thank you for the coke. Put me back in the cell.
5 hours later. Oh my God. Now they're bringing in another cop. What? Oh my God, dude.
What's that?
Just my All right. Now we did this twice, but I got to do it again every time, okay? Before I ask you any questions, I got to read your.
Oh my God. Now they're doing it again, dude. Now they're doing it again. This is the third time. You know, it looks to me as they took him back and then Jeff said, "Hey, I want to talk again," you know. So he's Jeff knows what he's doing, you know. He says, "I want to talk." So they bring him back in and then they are going to read him his Miranda rights again. So at this point, I know what Jeff's up to. Jeff basically wants another Coke and he wants some candy. You know, when you're going through opiate withdrawal, when you're detoxing, you crave sweets. Even when you're not detoxing, you know, you crave sweets. You know, so Jeff is trying to get any and everything he can snack wise from these cops. You know, he's playing them just like they're trying to play him. So you'll see what's cracking.
Your rights. You understand that? Okay. Go ahead and sign there. Take your gift off.
Look, I'm not signing nothing.
Okay, you don't have to sign anything. You understand your rights, though, right?
Yeah.
That's all I need. A verbal yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
When's this coke gonna be here? Or is that just a fairy tale?
It's coming. He's getting there right now. He'll be here in about 2 minutes. Just watch the sewing machine. It tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
I have enough evidence
Like what?
of the armed robbery, okay? But, you know, if you're saying you didn't do it, you need to give me your side of the story.
That's a trick right there. These cops will say, "We have your DNA, we have evidence, we just need your side of the story." You know, they don't have anything, dude. Even when they don't have anything, they will just say this. They are trying. This guy's trying to play some chess. This guy's trying to play some mental chess, right, with Jeff. You know, he's trying to say, "Hey, we have this, man. We just need your side of the story. Tell us why we shouldn't have you here. Tell us why we shouldn't keep you detained." You know, so he's trying to get Jeff to speak. Plain and simple, man.
I didn't do it.
Okay, well, give me your side of the story. You got to, convince me. Because I got a lot of evidence. I got a lot of physical evidence.
Well, like what? Name the
Well, I don't need to, why should I tell you that? I mean, you haven't been helpful with me at all.
You don't, because I don't believe that you got any evidence.
There's only a couple pieces of evidence I'm missing.
Name them.
What's that?
Name
Well, why do I need to do that?
them.
You haven't helped me out at all. You give me a little bit, I give you a little bit. We go back and forth. I give you one of my pieces of evidence, now give me a little something.
No, anything I say here can and will be used against me.
Sure, but anything you say here, I can also tell your parole officer that you helped me out.
That doesn't mean dick. There's no way. I didn't do it. There's no way.
How drunk were you? Were you drunk?
No, I was pretty sober.
So you're in your right mind. You remember everything about the night, right?
Yeah.
So you couldn't have done something not remembered. You couldn't have gone and robbed the place not remembered.
Fuck no.
Okay, so you would remember you robbed the place. So I'm willing to go to the prosecutor. I'm willing to go to the parole officer and say, "This guy's a good guy. He helped me out. He didn't do anything." I know you don't want to go back to jail, right? Back to prison.
Well, fuck. It looks like I am if and you're gonna charge me with some bogus shit. You guys don't. I mean, what do you got really? That I was at a buddy's house and I happened to come outside because you guys were fucking swarming the area and they
Which door did you come out of?
I came out of the front door. You know what? I'm not saying that. I'm done, man. Fuck this. The only reason I came up here is to get a fucking Coke.
You're not getting out.
Oh, no, I can't finish it.
Like I was saying, Jeff, he knows he's a smart dude, man. He knows what he's doing. He said he wants to talk, so the cops like, okay, let's go. So they brought him back. They had to reread the Miranda rights. Jeff is just he's this poor guy is detoxing, right? He's withdrawn. He just wants some sweets. He just wanted a couple Cokes and some candy, right?
Make it quick. I got things to do.
Butterfinger, you probably.
I didn't promise you that. I said we'd see what happens. All right. Like I said, you haven't helped me out at all. Why should I help you out? I got you a soda. That's good enough.
All right. So, yeah, man, I just wanted to share this video. I've watched it a few times, and I love this video, man. I love Jeff. I will put Jeff's video or channel in the description so you guys can check him out and see what he's up to today. He does art. You know, he's a painter, so his channel is pretty wild. In his earlier videos, he talks about the case, about the interrogation, and life after. And he posts a lot. He posts quite frequently. So I just wanted to share this video. I just wanted to highlight basically how to conduct yourself in the interview. I just wanted to highlight some of the tactics by law enforcement, right? Some of the behind the scenes, some of the way they maneuver, right? They don't always work by the book. So Jeff knew that. He decided to play their game, right? They want to get grimy. He's going to get grimy too. He's going to milk them. You know, he's been locked up before, so we know how to kind of work the system, get things in our favor, right? We know how to work the system. He's in withdrawal. He's not feeling good, so he hustled them for a couple Cokes and almost a Butterfinger. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, man.